Now we have our two pieces on our capacitor. What I've done is I've pulled this outer part back off, and a little different from where I ended on the video, but I did wrap some tape around both ends here. That just kind of keeps the aluminum foil from getting damaged. Okay. So I'm going to stick that back inside here. Now what we're going to want to do, because we have our variable here, and it's variable because we can vary how much metal tinfoil is overlapping the other piece of tinfoil here. So here, when I have it pushed in all the way, I have almost all of the 7" by 7" piece of foil overlapping this piece of 7" by 7" foil. If I pull it out now, only, you know, roughly this much foil is overlapping, and if I pull it out all the way, then of course we don't have any foil overlapping. So we can adjust the capacitance just by determining how much of these plates overlap. Okay, so what I'm going to need to do, because I want to connect up to this capacitor, is I need to attach a wire to here and a wire to here. So I have a wire attached to one plate and the other plate. I'm going to use the same wire that we're going to wind our coil with, which is magnet wire. It's really fine stuff because it's 30 gauge. Okay, we're going to probably just, I'm going to say 12 inches or so, so it doesn't have to be exact, but there's one piece. And if you like to be kind of if you're a perfectionist, you might want the pieces to be the same length, or just if you want it to look nice, you can just make them the same length. So there I have those two wires right there. Now this has enamel as the insulation on it, so we need to remove that. And I find that the easiest way to do that is by using a piece of sandpaper folded. Okay? And then all you need to do is you just kind of gently pull it through the sandpaper, making sure that you're rotating the wire around. And if you do that enough times, you're going to see that it starts to change where it's really shiny at the tip. I would say that you're going to want, you know, 1.5 to 2 inches of bare wire. Okay, so sand it off so that I have plenty of exposed wire, making sure that you're getting it all the way around. For now, I'm only going to do one end of each wire, okay? Just because. You could do both right away, but if you do both ends, only one of the ends needs to have this much off of it. So, you know, 1.5 to 2 inches just on one end of the wire. And on the other end of the wire, if you're doing this, don't go crazy. You can, you know, take off just a little bit, you know, 1/4 to 1/2 inch or so. Okay. But if you're following the videos, you can just wait, and I will be doing that later on as well. Okay, so I think I have these stripped well. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this thing coiled up nicely. I'm gonna see if I can find something. I'm gonna grab a pencil here. Oh heck, I'll use my marker. Okay, so I'm just gonna wrap it around here a little bit just to make a coil. Now that didn't work out the way I thought. And just want to kind of bunch up the wire that I did strip, and then I'm gonna tape it to one of the plates. Yeah, there. Alright, so I kind of did something like that. So what I want to do then is I want to just make it so that it has good contact with this. Okay. Now I'm just going to use transparent tape because I want to be able to see my connection. That's just me. Okay, so I'm going to attach it, and I'm going to take that tube out so I can really make sure that it's taped down well. Okay. Now what you could do if you want to make sure that you're getting a good connection too is you could use a multimeter and check the continuity from here to the end of the wire. You would just need to strip the end of the wire, of course, before you did that. Okay. Alright, so that's one on. Now I'm going to put the other one right on that. Same way. Just going to coil it up a bit. And put that right there. Okay, so now there's our variable capacitor, which a wire attached to this plate and a wire attached to this plate, and I can still move it in and out.